Hello students, today I am going to discuss chapter number 1 Fundamentals of Chemistry, and the topic is the difference between compound and mixture. At the end of the lecture, I will also tell you some common examples. So, what is compound? Compound is a substance made up of two or more elements chemically combined together in a fixed ratio by mass. What is the meaning of fixed ratio by mass? It means that the two elements which are combining must satisfy their valencies. They join together in such a way that a stable pure substance or compound must be formed in the product. So when the two elements join together in such a way, definitely they will form something new and they will lose their own properties. So the constituent elements will lose their identity when compound will formed. For example, two molecules of hydrogen and one molecule of oxygen joins together to form water. Now it doesn't matter that we take the water from a container, from a lake, or from anywhere else. The ratio of the elements will be fixed. It will not change with the amount or with the way from which we are taking the compound. Compounds cannot be broken down into its constituent elements by simple physical methods. How it could be possible to break a compound by physical method if they are combining chemically? As they are combining chemically, so definitely we have to apply chemical methods to separate them. What is mixture? When two or more elements mix up physically without any fixed ratio, they form a mixture. It's not necessary that the elements which are joining together must have fixed ratio. They can be separated by physical methods like distillation, filtration and evaporation. Mixture has two types: homogeneous mixtures and heterogeneous mixtures. Homo means same. So the homogeneous mixtures are those mixtures which have same composition or uniform composition throughout the mixture. Like an ice cream. If we taste an ice cream, it never changes its taste from start till end. So it's a homogeneous mixture. While in case of heterogeneous mixture, hetero means different. So the heterogeneous mixtures are those mixtures which don't have uniform composition throughout the mixture. Like soil. Soil is made up of clay, sand, minerals and so many other things. They all are not equally distributed in all the soil. So this is a heterogeneous mixture. Now I will do some basic differences between compound and mixture, in which number 1 is compounds are formed by chemical combination. It means that the energy loss or gain must be take place in making a compound. While in case of mixture, it is formed by just mixing a substance. Number 2, compound always has fixed composition by mass. We can't change the moles or amounts of elements which we want to use to make a compound. Like in case of baking soda, which is sodium bicarbonate, in case of acetic acid, which is a vinegar, they all are the examples of compound. The negative and the positive elements, ions, combine together to form a compound. While in case of mixtures, there is no fixed composition. They can be formed by just mixing. As it is shown in the picture that in case of mixture, the elements or the substances which we used are not making bond with each other, while in case of compound they are chemically joined with each other. The components of the compounds cannot be separated by physical means. As they are not combining by physical means, so definitely they will not gonna be separated by physical methods. A chemical energy is required to separate them or to make them. While in case of a mixture, they can be easily separated by physical methods. Compounds have homogeneous composition. Don't you have seen like water? In case of water, water is uniform throughout the solution. It's not like that at some places water have more hydrogen or at some places water have more oxygen. In all the cases, whether we take the water from the container, from the lake or from anywhere else, water contains 2 molecules of hydrogen and 1 molecule of oxygen. So it is uniform throughout the solution. While in case of a mixture, I have told you before that it can be homogeneous as well as heterogeneous. Compounds have sharp and fixed melting points. Why? Because compounds are formed by chemical methods. And in compounds, there is no impurity present. They are pure substances. Purely 2 elements join together and they form a very pure new substance. So in case of a water, we don't have anything else. We are just dealing with water particles or we are just dealing with water molecules. So definitely the melting and boiling points will be sharp and fixed. While if we talk about mixtures, in case of mixture, we are mixing 2 substances. Like if I take sugar in water, the sugar has its own boiling point and water has its own boiling point. Water evaporates first and sugar will gonna left behind. So their melting and boiling points will not sharp and fixed. The constituent elements lose their properties when they form a compound. As I have told you before, hydrogen and oxygen are gases, but when they join together, they form water and lose their gaseous properties. While mixtures show the properties of their constituents. Compounds are represented by chemical formulas, while the mixtures don't have chemical formulas. In case of compounds, energy change takes place, while in case of mixtures, no energy change is observable. We all know that hydrogen and oxygen is present in the atmosphere in a fixed ratio. So why don't they combine together to form a water? Because to form a water, we need energy. If electrical energy is given, then hydrogen and oxygen can combine together to form water, which is a compound. But in other ways, if I join hydrogen and oxygen gas without any energy, without any electrical mean, they can never able to form water. They will simply mix with each other. So if I want to form a compound, what I have to do? I have to take hydrogen and oxygen in a fixed ratio, like 2 molecules of hydrogen and 1 molecule of oxygen, and join them together by giving them electricity. So they will be able to form water, which is a compound. It means that energy change takes place in forming a compound, while no energy change takes place when a mixture forms. Because in case of mixture, we just simply mix two things. Here are some examples of compounds and mixture. So let them discuss. Number one is salt. Salt is a compound formed by the combination of two elements, sodium and chlorine. Both elements join together, lose their original properties and form a new pure substance, which is salt, a compound. Water I have discussed in the previous slides. Number 3, chalk, calcium carbonate, baking soda, acetic acid, washing soda, and the last but not the least, glucose. In all these compounds or in all these substances, elements which join together to form these compounds lose their original properties and cannot go back to their constituents without any chemical method. While if we talk about mixture, air is a mixture. It is made up of so many gases which are present in their own original forms. Soil is a mixture of clay, sand, minerals and so many other things. And all the things which join together to form a soil not lose their original properties. Milk. Milk is a mixture of water, fats, proteins, vitamins, sugar. While in case of brass, it is a mixture of copper and zinc. Copper and zinc never lose their original properties in making a brass. Soft drinks, petrol and blood are also examples of mixtures. In case of petrol, hydrocarbons from carbon 12 and from carbon 4 to carbon 12 joins together to give different forms of petrol. So these all are examples of mixtures. Thank you.